Hello, my name is Brooke Rose and I am currently a sixth grade science teacher at Centennial Academy, a STEAM conversion charter school in Atlanta, Georgia. The school serves students in grades kindergarten through eighth grade. I am in my fifth year of teaching. Prior to teaching sixth grade, I taught eighth grade science. I currently hold a bachelor's degree in criminology from Stonehill College in Easton, Massachusetts, and I am currently pursuing a master's of education in instructional technology from Kennesaw State University. Over the past year and a half, I've been working on my capstone project. It is called Implementing Web 2.0 Tools in Blogging into a Classroom. The inspiration for this capstone came from all of the fun and engaging Web 2.0 tools and productivity tools that I learned about and utilized in a few of my courses at Kennesaw State University. Students are not utilizing them like they should, and I wanted to expose them. Literacy is something that many children in inner-city, low socioeconomic environments struggle with across our nation, and unfortunately, it is no different in my own community. One of the areas that Centennial Academy is seeking to improve is literacy on all grade levels, but this project will specifically focus on sixth grade. On average, our children are not performing to that of their peers from different zip codes. With a little access to technology, engagement, and encouragement, reading and writing abilities can improve. Centennial Academy has been trying to implement more technology to increase student achievement and student motivation. These are the results from the 2016-2017 Georgia milestones in reading and math. Over 67% of the sixth graders are not reaching proficiency in reading. There are similar results for the same year for seventh grade. Over 61% of the seventh graders are not reaching proficiency in reading. The capstone project took place over the course of a year. There were a total of 4 professional developments held. Prior to the first professional development, I created and distributed a needs assessment survey through Google Forms to gauge the teacher's current knowledge about each tool. All teachers were allowing their students to use technology by means of Google Chromebooks in the class, but most were not maximizing the potential of the technology with their students. A few teachers were just simply posting work in Google Classroom. Other teachers were using computers to create Word documents and PowerPoints and for streaming videos. Everyone knew of Web 2.0 tools and even named some, but only a handful were using tools like Socrative, Edmodo, Prezi, and iMovie for instructional purposes. After analyzing the needs assessment, the next task required me to determine specific tools for teachers to learn and implement in their classrooms. The first set of Web 2.0 tools that sparked the interest of the teachers were USA Test Prep, Coach Digital, Study Island, and Socrative. These tools were geared towards helping teachers streamline formative assessments in class in a timely manner. The tools were able to dissect data and help the teachers make more informed decisions to tailor to the educational needs of each of their students. The second professional development covered iMovie, Powtoons, and Storyboard That. These were picked in preparation of iCurate, which was a showcase of students' semester-long PBL projects. These tools were new to a few teachers, and for others, they were able to pick up neat tricks and shortcuts on making the process of producing a product easier. The third professional development covered blogging and discussion posts, Kaggle, and iCivics. These crash course professional developments helped the teachers understand new ways to help students retain and present information. The final professional development of the year covered Quizlet, Quizzes, and Kahoot, and these tools help teachers teach information through a game and quiz platform. The teachers use these tools as check for understanding moments and closing activities. Prior to each professional development, session materials such as one-sheets to reference materials discussed in the workshops, PowerPoint presentations, and work samples were created and distributed. Each professional development was outlined and timed accordingly. At the conclusion of each professional development, I held one-on-one check-ins with each participant and participated in co-teaching with each participant. This allowed me to see firsthand what worked and what did not work well. Afterwards, I would debrief with each teacher to determine their needs and how I could further assist. This is part of the needs assessment. Here is the data from the needs assessment. Here are all the tools that were gone over in the professional developments. This is a picture of me teaching at one of the professional developments and some of the materials that I gave out. Here are 2 of the participants. These are students at work working on their PBL projects. And then the picture on the left demonstrates the showcase at iCurate. The evaluation plan. Over the course of the capstone project, students were asked to reflect and provide feedback for the Web 2.0 tools they were using in their classes. This was used as qualitative data to see if the usage of the tools increased student engagement. This was collected in conjunction with the assessment data STAR to measure student achievement. Students took a STAR test in August, and they took it again in December. I will measure growth using those two test administrations. Students will take it again in June, but I will not be able to share those results for the purposes of the capstone. I will, however, reflect on them when they come back. There was a 62% growth percentile increase for students in 6th grade in reading by means of the STAR assessment. Now that the capstone program has been executed, I have been spending the past few weeks reflecting on the overall process and its outcomes. There was some good qualitative and quantitative data that was collected from the 3.5 teachers who participated. Most students moved at least one grade level in reading. Additionally, all teachers involved expressed their satisfaction with the experience, and the 6th grade social studies teacher asked if we could continue this next year. Next year, I would like to roll out a monthly screencast to Upper Academy. That way everyone can benefit from ongoing professional development. This will also allow each teacher to engage when it is convenient for them. Each teacher would have the opportunity to participate in one-on-one coaching as well. I will be continuing my role as a classroom teacher in addition to taking on a new role for the science share for grades 5 through 8. The coaching that I delivered for the capstone has helped to lay a foundation for my new role. I'm excited to work with teachers who are specific to my content and help them develop their pedagogy as it relates to technology implementation and data collection. Overall, the capstone experience was great. A bit time-consuming, but I learned a lot. I think it would have been less daunting if I was not teaching 4 classes and completing the project, but I do not take anything away from the experience. I've grown as a teacher as well as a teacher leader. I have watched my colleagues grow in their classrooms, and they are even starting to take more initiative. Students are more actively engaged, and they are still engaged even after the conclusion of state testing. I could not have asked for better results on my first attempt of a capstone project. Prior to completing the capstone project, I anticipated difficulty completing it for a myriad of reasons. First, educational instructors can be resistant to change or resistant to adding to their workload when it is not a requirement to maintain employment. Secondly, because I was transitioning to a new school, I had to become acclimated to the new environment and find some willing participants. Third, I knew the endeavor would require an exuberant amount of time, and I feared the balancing act of work, graduate school, and maintaining my social life. Although the capstone project presented its challenges, I enjoyed the incredible learning experience. The capstone project provided another avenue for improving instruction, effectively using assessment, creating digital learning environments, implementing professional development, program evaluation, and disaggregating student achievement data. Through this process, I learned to plan and to execute professional developments as well as and implement follow-ups and co-teaching opportunities. The partnership mindset, as presented by Knight, that my colleagues and I used for coaching opportunities was very beneficial to our work. I helped teachers streamline their instructional practices by administering assessments online, creative, interactive, engaging learning environments through the use of Web 2.0 tools and projects for students, which included peer-to-peer online communication through blogging and discussion posts. This capstone allowed me to take an unofficial leadership role in my school. I was able to embody the characteristics of a true instructional leader through planning professional developments, scheduling follow-up sessions with teachers, and working with students that were not a part of my grade level. There were fears that the capstone project would end unsuccessfully, but I'm proud to say that it was not. The cohort of teachers that I worked with were great motivators, and I could not have done it without their hard work and dedication. Their success stories, they tell me about their professional and personal growth, and the increasing student engagement and achievement continues to amaze me. I've witnessed some of the success firsthand, and when I saw the excited students when I would go into the teachers' classrooms for co-teaching opportunities. The work that went to this capstone has contributed to the overall vision of the school. Centennial Academy's goal is to create critical thinkers with the vision and courage to impact a global society with the use of meaningful technology. As an aspiring leader, the work that I am doing ties into the overall vision of the school. Thank you to the teachers who participated. I could not have done it without you. And that is it.